What's up, everybody, and welcome to As Seen on TV podcast presents Once Upon a Time, Season 3, Episode 12, New York City Serenade. I'm your host, Mike, filling in for Dom this week, and with me are my two lovely co-hosts, Rachel, to my left.
Hello.
Or right, somewhere. How you doing tonight, Rachel?
I'm here.
She's there.
I'm tired, but I'm here.
She's somewhere. And this one's easy. Below me is the lovely Omikins. Did I lose you, honey?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Hi. How you doing? I'm going to ask the really stupid question. How you doing tonight, honey, even though we live in the same house?
I'm good.
You're good. All right, so Once Upon a Time is back after how long of a hiatus? I don't know, a few months.
December something.
Yeah, December something. It's been a while.
December 10th.
Thank you.
All right.
Anyway, so basically a year's gone by in the real world since the end of the last episode. And after that year, Emma is living in New York City with Henry in an apartment. They seem to have a happy life. Neither of them know that Storybrooke ever existed or that they're the descendants of famous fairy tale characters or any junk like that. But jumping right into it, did you expect them to give Emma back her memory so quickly?
No,
No?
I didn't.
I don't know. That's kind of an open book there. Fairy tales.
I thought they might have stretched it out a little more. But.
Yeah. I think right now there's like 10 episodes left.
I think it's a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they don't exactly have a lot of time, especially if they plan to go back to the Enchanted Forest at one point. They have to get it done quite early because of the whole, climax with the Wicked Witch and all that. So, logically, it seems like it should happen quickly. So,
yeah.
It seemed like it might happen a little faster than I would like, but, yeah, they're going to have to speed it up a little bit if they want to have some kind of big ending.
Yeah.
Okay. Because certain conflicts in this show seem to drag out over many episodes. So I figured this would be a 3 or 4 episode quest by hook to get Emma her memories back. But it was only half episode. It went pretty quick.
More than just that quest on his mind.
Mhm.
To Emma.
Yeah, we forgot about that little detail. No. But
Plundering some booty.
There is less time than we thought. There's only 8 episodes left. This is a 20-episode season.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
So things are winding down way quicker than we expected here.
Mm-hmm.
So Emma's got her memories back. What about Henry? How long do you think it's gonna be before he's back to normal, if ever?
Well, they're gonna need something to jog his memory, not like the potion, because there was only enough for one. So
Well, he had enough. They might. Who knows? If they went to Gold's house, they might find it there.
There's that. Yeah, I guess that's a thing, because he probably has all the ingredients for it anyways. Gold's shifty like that.
And Neil Laurie wanted to
Yeah.
travel to his dad's house just to see.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the fate of Rumpelstiltskin.
And that's all we know about them.
Yeah, we're left dangling in the wind. For all we know, he's still dead. Mm-hmm. So, also, towards the beginning of this episode, we see it flashes back to a year ago, aka just before the end of the last episode, when the curse was destroyed and all of the denizens of Storybrooke, that's a good word, are just launched back into the Enchanted Forest. So, what'd you think of a huge cloud just dumping them all off in front of Aurora and her lovely prince? Eric? Eric's his name?
That was kind of fun. Eric.
No. Is it Eric? Prince
I thought
No.
Eric is Ariel's guy.
Not Eric.
Yeah.
What is oh, God.
I don't even know his name. What the hell? He's that
now
forgettable
it's
character.
totally out of my head.
Philip.
He's
Philip. That's it.
There we go. Sorry, Phil.
Sorry, Phil.
Sorry, Phil. You're a forgettable character. I did not feel it was important to remember your name. Anyway,
Kind of is.
big scary purple cloud and just poof.
But Was that just the undoing of Regina's curse? Because it was a purple cloud, and Regina's was purpley black, and the one that washed over Storybrooke was Wicked's cloud?
I don't know.
It's a
Yet to
theory.
be revealed. It is a good theory, yeah.
It's a theory. It's nothing. No one has definitively said this is what happened. This is how it happened. This is what this was, and this was that. You can guess, and it's a good theory. I mean, when they did finally make it to her castle, and she touched the force field, it was green.
It was green.
So yeah, everything she seemed to touch just turns green.
Green stuff. Anyway, speaking of theories, things thinking of, we all were hyped about the Wicked Witch going into this episode. They made a big deal about it for the past couple months now. Not knowing that, who do you think Aurora wanted to warn when she's like, we have to tell her that she's back, that they're back, you know?
Regina.
The witch.
Yeah,
No.
I mean,
they wanted to warn Regina that the witch was back because I think Regina's the only one that has connections to this witch.
Probably. And she doesn't know who it is doing this, but I think when they left, the witch started taking over, kind of like filling in that power vacuum that they left.
Yep.
that's a good.
And
that's a
they've
good
been under her rule, and so when they came back, they're like, we have to tell her that they're back, because otherwise we're gonna get shit on.
yeah.
Save their own skins. But then
Anyway.
again, she has a baby to think about, and she's just,
True, she is preggers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone's pregnant.
I know. Right? So let's get back to, actual world here. So Emma's at dinner with her man crush. I'm just calling him man crush. What was his name? Todd? No. Why do I think Walsh? There we go.
Well, where did Todd come from?
I don't know. Anyway.
Is that your go-to name?
Sure.
Mine's George.
Yours is George, mine's Todd.
Okay.
Todd.
Anyway, she's eating dinner with Walsh, aka Todd, and he gets up to go to the men's room, and Hook sits down, aka that random guy who came to her apartment and kissed her. So, is she in her right mind to call him delusional?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On all intents and purposes, yeah, because
Yeah.
she doesn't remember any of this.
No.
And what sane woman would believe that?
Well,
I'm not saying we're sane. We're not sane, because we would probably believe anything that came out of his mouth right then and there.
You are both insane.
no, we're not, actually.
We just
Okay.
believe in magic.
Stuck in my head now. Thank you. All right, let's get that out of there. So, Hook persists. She meets him in Central Park after going to the little address he gave her, which turned out to be Neil's apartment. And after all of their talking, he says, drink this, you'll remember. And then she gets him arrested.
Of course.
Without
But,
drinking this potion.
Just to go back a little bit, when she was at dinner with Walsh, when they showed it, for some reason, they showed a close-up on his neck. And I saw this, I'm like, what? Why does he have a scratch on his weird thing on his neck? I don't know why. The actor doesn't have one.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know, because the whole time we're watching, Omi down there
What first came to my mind was maybe he's the Scarecrow. I don't.
Oh, wow. I didn't even put
because
that
he's
together.
this tall, skinny guy. I thought maybe,
Yeah,
The whole time,
that makes
Omi's
sense.
she's like, he's evil. He is totally evil. From the moment she saw him.
I'm so freaking paranoid about everyone.
Of course. Yeah, the show makes you that way.
Evil. Total evil.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I thought maybe if he was the Scarecrow underneath, the witch's spell, trying to keep Emma, from remembering and stuff like that. Which,
was
was
the
yeah.
it was the objective of
Yeah.
Walsh.
the eventual objective.
Yes, but didn't turn out.
Wrong
Nah.
creature.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Hook gets arrested, and then she gets him released, like hours later almost, because after looking at some pictures, she agrees that he's onto something. So even after all of that, would you have drank the strange blue liquid that a crazy man gave you?
It was just in a blue bottle. Could have been clear.
Would you have
But
drank
yes.
this? Would you have drank the possibly blue or possibly clear strange liquid that a crazy man gave you?
A crazy good-looking guy dressed up as a pirate.
And have a hook.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah.
The hook sells it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what if it was water? What if it was LSD? What if it was laced with cyanide? She didn't know.
She really didn't, but you know what?
Take a leap
He
of
gave-
faith, and then she's
he
dead.
gave her,
Also.
there's all this evidence he's given her, and it's coming true. So,
Mhm.
Her wanting facts and stuff, he's given her facts, and she can't deny these.
Yeah, she's all about. Plus, she has that superpower that she doesn't think is a superpower anymore. But yeah,
I forgot about that. I mean, they haven't.
Yeah.
Even, it hasn't even been a thing for so long.
yeah, it's just her gut instinct. Oh, he's telling the truth. He's given me some proof. I guess I better drink this. Oh, jeez.
Well, I'll trust him. Seems like a good guy,
Yeah.
even though he's dressed like some Renaissance fair reject. But okay. No, I'm sorry.
I think Mike's mad.
Dad.
Mike's mad. He's so
Huh?
jelly.
Hey, I wish I could pull off that outfit. I can't. So, anyway, Emma gets her memories back. Mysterious liquid turns out to be a memory potion. And things get awkward for her man crush who just proposed.
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
Yeah. I mean, you have all these memories. You're like, I was in love with Neil. I was, crushing on Hook. There was all this and this and this and this. Walsh he doesn't matter anymore because I have to save some peoples.
But he's a nice guy, and he gave me a happy fake life, and I really need to let him down easy.
No, you can't just be like, get the hell out of here. I got better things to do. She's got to be nice about it.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
has to be.
So, turns out that my wife was right. It's on record now. You were right, honey.
She's just gonna replay that over and over again.
Savor those words. Anyway, man crush was evil. Todd. He's Todd now. I don't care. He was a flying monkey.
Just like every man, he's a flying monkey.
No, he was legitimately a flying monkey with wings and everything.
Those things are evil ass monkeys. What kind of monkey is that?
Those things look they look creepy.
Yeah, they did. They really,
Good
really
job.
did.
Good job, CGI department on that one.
Yeah, I agree.
But was that a shock that he was a flying monkey?
That he was a flying monkey. Yeah,
That's
I thought. Well, not necessarily that he was evil, but the fact that what he was.
What he was a little bit of a shock.
Because I would
But-
never thought of a flying monkey being able to be transformed into a human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting one because I totally I was going with only on the evil part because it did make sense the way TV shows work. I mean, it was kind of obvious, but not the flying monkey part. That was just total like, woo.
Yeah.
Okay then. So let's shift gears back to the Enchanted Forest, back a year ago. Snow, while they form a little group, they're gathering people up because people are landing in different spots. How convenient that the heroes of our story all land together and aren't separated. Anyway, they're gathering people up and creating a nice little convoy caravan to go back to Snow/Regina's castle and retake it. Now, during this, Snow catches Regina attempting to bury her heart in the woods so she could avoid the pain of missing Henry. Did you think it would be so easy for Snow to convince her to actually keep the heart and not go back to emotionless, evil queen?
I think so. Regina's learned a lot. I think she's grown a lot and realized, and with her mom died, and her mom actually telling her she was enough. She would have been enough. And just, things, kind of unfolding from there. I think she's kind of realizing, there's more to her than just getting revenge every single minute of the day.
All right.
That's just my guess. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Pretty cool.
All right. I guess we can go with that. So, as they approach the castle, Regina notices there's something amiss. The ground is all torn up, I'm guessing from her protection spell around the castle. But she says something's wrong, and then, as you mentioned before, that she goes up and touches it, and it's green. Someone hijacked my spell.
Someone hacked her spell.
Someone hijacked my spell. Was it kind of obvious who hijacked her spell at this point?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
do we even have to guess?
We obviously know who
It was totally
for someone who didn't do all this backstory in like research and things. Walking into the episode, not knowing a thing would have been like, "What the hell? What's going on?" But we know it's the Wicked Witch. We know.
No, it's the Grinch. Totally. Just going with other green villains.
Can we maybe hop back to the forest where they meet up with Robin Hood?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Regina has her little meeting with Robin Hood.
Sure.
So as we know from previous episodes, that Robin Hood was supposed to, according to Pixie Dust, was supposed to be Regina's one true love.
Yes.
Do we see that going anywhere? Even though Robin Hood has a wife and kid?
No, his wife died.
Oh, right. Even though Robin Hood has
a kid.
I think that would be alluring for Regina. That would be alluring.
Definitely.
Once she learned that, he was my one true love, he has a kid, sold. I'm mom now.
even Snow was like, he's kind of cute.
Yeah.
It looks at the kid and be like, "You're not Henry. You'll do."
You'll do.
Well, she did try to kidnap that one boy before Henry,
True.
right?
Very true, yes.
She's like, live with me.
Live with me.
Yeah. I think she'll soften. I think she might go back to a little more the way she was before her mom interfered with her life.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully.
Which would be nice. Who knows?
It would be nice to see her have some kind of semblance of happiness.
Oh, yeah.
Ish.
I mean, that's what Henry wants for her. It's all he ever wanted.
Yep.
Right. Redemption story. Anyway. The Wicked Witch in Regina's castle owns the place. Yay or nay? We happy?
Wow.
We excited?
We're excited. Why would we be happy?
And I'm just excited to see what their history, their past, their conflict, what that was all about.
Because we all know that, Regina has a past with all these other witches, like Maleficent, which I would love to see come back, but, I mean, that's not going to happen. I think she's done in this universe.
That sucks. Such a great character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Famous, my favorite villain.
Maleficent.
Yeah.
Well, no Maleficent, Wicked Witch. Something I noticed on Twitter, a lot of people were kind of upset with the makeup job of the Wicked Witch.
I think they made her, I don't know, like anyone else's skin. I mean, no one else's skin's all one color.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
It's not necessarily that it's blotchy. It just has like glitter.
Yeah.
Well, she's in a fantasy world. There's glitter everywhere.
She's a witch.
The trees have glitter on them.
As far as her skin, from what you see, like her face and like her chest area, I think it's as well as done as they could have been, because it's really hard to fake green skin on a pale person. I noticed with her hands, it was kind of plastic, latexy maybe, and that maybe could have been done differently, but I mean, it's hard to keep, like
Yeah.
liquid makeup on hands because they're so greasy and they're always sweating and you're doing things
And
and rubbing.
under the lights, there's all sorts of
Exactly.
waiting around all day to shoot your scene. I mean, there's so many factors, but I mean, I think they did a good job on it.
I think they did as well as they could have.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm good with that. It's fine with me. Okay, so moving right along. Sorry, I'm just finding something for the end of this. There we go. Okay. So Emma, after getting her memories back, teams up with Hook, takes Henry along for the ride, and they drive back to Storybrooke in Maine. This is, a year later, a year after the events we're seeing in the Enchanted Forest. She gets there, and the town is there. Which is a shock in and of itself. The town is there, period.
I thought it was going to be gone.
At first, I thought the place was deserted.
There was, I don't know. I thought there was a reference that she put it back.
Maybe.
The Wicked Witch did. I can't remember.
But anyway,
because I wasn't too shocked to see it there because I thought I knew she put it back.
Right. Well, she gets there. Town's there. Not only is the town there, but so are David and Emma. David and Mary. God, wow, that was bad. Snow White and Prince Charming. I'm sticking with their fairy tale names.
Okay.
They're both there.
You could say Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad are there. They're surprised to see her. And they say that their last year that they know they spent in the Enchanted Forest, that's all they know about their last year. It is all a blank. And they only know that time went by because Snow White is big time pregnant.
The actress is pregnant too.
Well, that is certainly very...
it's perfect for what's happening.
Not coincidental. What's the word? Convenient. There we go.
It's very convenient.
So,
yeah, that was... It's kind of like the reverse of what happened to Emma.
It is, exactly. So as
now
they say,
you should wonder what happened in that year. And
so what did happen?
God knows.
Exactly.
I know there's the fight between the Wicked Witch and Regina and them. I don't know.
But
that's probably what happened.
Here's the next question. How many people are back? Is everybody back in Storybrooke or only a select few?
I don't know.
We know Ruby's back. We saw we saw tidbits.
Well, they said the actress is going to be making little bits. She's working on another show, but so she's going to be making appearances.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if them being back, if Storybrooke being back has something to do with the Wicked Witch collecting Regina's blood.
That's a good one, actually.
Because since Regina was the original one to cast that spell.
That's a good one. I don't know.
Could be it could be something curse related, or it could be just a simple spell to nullify her powers, make her mortal.
Maybe something, of course that's probably something that happened in that year they don't remember.
Exactly.
Very likely. So don't really need to dwell much on this. Henry and Emma play Diablo 3 together.
Yes, they do.
And it's obvious that neither one of them has ever actually played Diablo 3 because they're talking like levels, like they're stages and not methods of character progression.
I think they had to do that. They
Possibly.
had to because they can't make voiced references about the game itself. They can show like pictures, but that's for the viewer to kind of like connect the dots in their head. They can't voice that it was Diablo 3, even though
it's clearly said on one of the loading screens.
It's clearly said. It's clearly said on the screen, like on their TV. But
well, that was that.
Was that.
Next week's episode is episode 13. It is called Witch Hunt. And unfortunately, that's all we have on the episode because there is no synopsis that either of us could find.
No.
Oh.
Or
obviously Witch Hunt means Regina probably figures out, she's back because either Philip and Aurora tells her, or she just kind of like, oh boy, figures it out for herself, and then she tells everyone else, and then they have to figure out a way to get to the Wicked Witch, or somehow contact her.
Or the Wicked Witch is hunting Regina. They're both witches.
This is true. I kind of seen Regina more of a sorceress than a witch, but it makes kind.
Yeah, it's they're all considered really witches. Who knows though?
They
But
throw fire from their hands. They are magical. Who cares?
They're magical beings.
Yes.
Fireball. Okay. So, anything else, ladies?
I'm just really curious what happened in that year that no one remembers.
Yeah.
I think we're all curious about that.
I'm also very curious how Mr. Killian Jones, aka Hook, got his little butt back.
Yeah.
If he came back with them, or if he came back before them, and why did he go to find Emma, not anyone else?
Good question. Very good questions.
It's possible that he got out before the Wicked Witch did her little mumbo jumbo and everybody else.
Well, yeah, because he did leave to go find a ship.
Yes.
He went to go find the Jolly Roger. Maybe he found it and figured out a method for it to transit from world to world.
That's what it could do from the very beginning. It was enchanted.
Yeah. Well, they did burn the sail.
All he needed was a portal.
Yep. But, there's all these questions right now up in the air.
So many questions everywhere.
So many.
Oh, we'll just have to wait till next week to find out. Rachel, where can the people find you?
Right here on these nifty little lower thirds we finally got, thanks to a lady down there.
Uh-huh.
Savannah17 on Twitter.
On Twitter. Omi, honey, where can they find you?
They can also find me below. Read that.
Below.
On Twitter, LadyVenom24, LadyVenom24.
You can find me also on Twitter at Thilladren, THILLADREN. That is the first time I got tongue-tied spelling that out.
And if you noticed, he's the only one that doesn't have a number at the end of his name.
Yep.
Yes, no numbers. I don't know why I feel special for that. Anyway, you could follow all of us on YouTube, Twitter, Google+. You can email us at ASOTV Podcast. You can... Facebook. I forgot Facebook. I'm so sorry. You can also find us on tvcaptive.com, where we put up these podcasts as well as other interesting articles and little tidbits about shows. That's that. Filling in for Dom, I've been Mike, and have a lovely evening or morning or whenever the hell it is you're watching this.
Yes. I miss Dom.